We've been spending actually a fair amount of time up here, and one of our big themes is manufacturing, and this is an important area. Manufacturing is an important part of the economy in this part of the state, and so we're driving that message up here and trying to get the blue collar conservatives out to support us, and trying to build our organization out. We're gaining caucus captains and supporters every single day. We're getting a lot of good reports from some of the counties. Really good reports from some of the counties, and folks saying nobody's calling us. Nobody's polling us. So all we can do is realize that 4 years ago, they had us the highest we ever were prior to the election was at 15 points. We ended up with 26, and so I'll take 11 points where we are above right now. That'll be a good start for me and
for USA Today in particular.
Every right to have touch. That was an outrageous story. First off, USA Today did one story on me when I announced and hasn't written a thing since. They show up at a church, ask me about you're not doing the polls, you're going to get out of the race. I said, tomorrow I'm starting my Invest in America tour, bringing back the sweater vest. We're coming down the stretch. We're excited. We're picking up, we feel like we're picking up steam. We feel very good about our chances to surprise people and to exceed expectations here. I'm doing 50 town hall meetings this week, and, we have every intention of winning, and then, we already have we're already planning to go to South Carolina after this. She said, well, what if you don't do well? I said, well, look, it's like anything else. If you have to assess afterwards, and if you don't do well, you don't see a path forward. Just like 4 years ago, we ran in 30 states, but after 30 states, we figured there was no way forward for us to win the nomination, so you have to do something else. So they write Rick Santorum considering getting out of the race. That was ridiculous. I didn't suggest that. I have no intention of doing that. But I guess the problem with some reporters is if you answer the question, you can then twist the words to fit the story that you want to write. And they wanted to write that story. I guess they were tired of not covering me, and so they decided they had to get rid of me because they were tired of not covering me. USA Today is owned by a conglomerate that is, let's just say, not friendly, and they obviously that was the reporter's story wasn't that bad. It was the headline that had frankly nothing to do with the story said, and those headlines are written by the corporate folks and the editors, and as you know, not the reporters.